Today is December 20th. It's about 40 degrees outside, and we're just going to do a cold start and quick walk around of this truck right here. So this is a 2002 Ford Excursion, and it has had quite a bit of extensive work done on it. You can see it's got 2010 front end conversion, and also rear bumper. It's got a very nice paint job on it. It is aftermarket paint. It's about a $13,000 paint job. It's kind of hard to appreciate when it's wet and in a video, but it's very beautiful. We have 22-inch wheels, hostile deep dish wheels with 40-inch trail grapplers. They're 15.5 inches wide, if I remember. We have 4-inch exhaust all the way from the downpipe back. It's all stainless steel. We've got the new mirrors that are also color matched. All the paint was done at the same time that the front end conversion was done. They're all real Harley-Davidson parts, not remakes. Had a custom badge made here. Used to say F250 there. All the body lines are absolutely perfect on this truck. A lot of these front end conversions don't turn out so well when people kind of try to do them on the cheap, but this one looks like it came exactly on a 2010 truck. So one of the biggest upgrades is the Dirt Logic coilover suspension system. See the hoops up there and 4 links. It does have MAG high-tech transmission parts. It's got a very deep pan, front and rear diff covers, rear sway bar added for better towing. It's a big upgrade on Excursions because they didn't come with rear sway bars. One of the other big upgrades that we did was hydraulic ram assist steering in a bigger ported power steering pump and a bigger ported steering box. So what this does is lets you steer the truck with one finger even with 40-inch tires on it. So stainless braided brake lines and all that jazz. So much has gone into this truck that you really will never even see. You know, a lot of internal parts. Let's go ahead and look at the remote start here. So this thing is wired up properly where it will go through the glow plug heat cycle. So you'll see we hit this 2 times. And truck should start up here in just a second once it goes through its heat cycle. And we'll let this thing cold start. On remote start, all the parking lights come on and they stay lit. Let me walk away from the truck so I can talk a little bit. So there's a safety feature in the truck. When it's remote started, the truck is locked unless you unlock it. Also, if you step on the brake pedal to put the truck in gear, the truck will die unless you have the key in. There's one other extra safety feature that I'm not going to tell you on the video. But anyway, so this thing has very safe remote start. Also, the keypad does work and we have the code for it. So there's the amp steps. It's one of my favorite upgrades. So it makes getting in the truck with 40s on it a breeze. The wife and kids can get up there, no problem. So it does have memory seating upgraded, and it also has adjustable pedals. Adjustable pedal height. The truck will stay at high idle on remote start, especially when it's cold, until you idle it down. So we'll go ahead and I'll show you one of the safety features. So if you were to get in this truck, try to put it in gear, that's the safety feature. It would turn itself off. To avoid that, you just put the key in the ignition. Now that the truck's off, we can talk a little bit easier. Usually keep a rubber floor mat in it because I do drive this truck. I don't want to get it dirty before people look at it, but it's got custom made floor mats in it to fit because you can't get the original Excursion ones anymore. Leather on the front seats is absolutely perfect. It is brand new on the fronts, top and bottoms, and it's also brand new on the second row bottoms. Take a look inside here. You can see it has the automatic climate control. It's all digital. Hot and cold, we've gone through the AC system as well on this truck. It has the overhead console, tells you your fuel mileage, distance till empty, and all that jazz. We've got a TS 6-position chip. You can shift this on the fly. It has a bunch of different features in it. We have a EGT sensor, boost gauge, and transmission temp gauge. So if you're going to do towing with this, you know, those are all important. Cruise control works. The controls for the climate control do work. The radio switch does not work. Unfortunately, because it has an upgraded radio. They used to make a wiring harness where you could adapt it, but they've kind of done away with that with the new style radio. So this radio is like a tablet. It has the same touch screen capabilities as like a cell phone or a tablet. It does have USB ports down there for charging your phone without having to have an adapter. Go ahead and open up the second row here. The whole truck does have a Alpine speaker upgrade. It has a sub in the back. Nothing overkill, just something that sounds nice. But has the folding seats, of course. Then we can take a look at the third row. Headliner. Move back here to the back of the truck in the cargo area. So you got to be kind of tall to reach that. It's kind of up there now. But still has the original paneling on the barn doors. There's the stereo system install. Spare tire that really does you no good when you're on 40s. What a lot of people do is remove this and they'll put a storage box here or a toolbox or something, which works out great. So that's normally something we would do, maybe mount this on a swing out on the bumper. But since we're selling this truck, I'm trying to keep it original. So I went ahead and left a tire in there for now. All right, let's take a look at the engine bay. So everything works just like it should, even with this front end conversion. No hokey stuff to worry about. The hood release is in the same spot as a 2010. Yeah, it's all wet outside. So a couple upgrades under the hood. Dual Optima batteries. We do have riff raff and diesel sight charge pipe boots all around. AFE cold air intake, this is one of my favorites. We have an upgraded turbo, puts out about double the power of a stock turbo. High pressure oil pump, upgraded, crossover lines, a lot of stuff that isn't really showstopper kind of stuff, but just makes the truck really drive so much better. We have a boost fueler so we can run more boost, and this thing gets about 18 miles per gallon on the highway, which is pretty cool. So that is pretty much it. Walk around and cold start of the truck. If you do have any questions about this build, put them in the comments. Thanks for watching.